Namaskar. Following our exploration of Yoga Darshana last week, let's dive into the Mimamsa Darshana today, a school of Hindu philosophy that upholds Dharma through Vedic injunctions, systematized by Maharishi Jaimini. It is a rigorous, logical inquiry into the power of action, ethical discipline, and the authority of the Vedas, and the core philosophy of mimamsa, that the Vedas are unauthored, that is apaurushaya, and serve as the foundation of dharma. Their injunctions are absolute. Mimamsa focus on ritual action, karma kanda, as a key to cosmic and societal harmony. Every correctly performed action generates apurva, an unseen energy, ensuring that karma yields results even if delayed. And Mimamsa refined textual interpretation, influencing Hindu law, linguistics, and philosophy. And the main mantra, Sodhana Lakshano Artho Dharmaha, that is, Dharma is that which is prescribed by the Vedic injunction. Let's explore the core philosophy of Mimamsa Darshana through an engaging dialogue between Arjun and his grandmother. In the busy, bustling city of Chennai, a young man named Arjun pursued his ambitions in the world of software engineering. Logical and analytical, he thrived on structure and efficiency but was skeptical about traditions. His grandmother, a wise and deeply spiritual woman, adhered to the customs passed down through generations. And every evening, without fail, she lit the lamp before the household deity, her hands steady and her prayers unwavering. One evening, curiosity got the better of Arjun. So, Grandma, why do you light this lamp every day? Do you really believe God is watching? She smiled and her gaze unwavering. You think this is about God? No, my dear, it is about Dharma. She gestured towards the flickering flame. Every evening, as darkness approaches, I light this lamp. It is not just an act of devotion, it is a rhythm, a discipline. Just as you follow office schedules or fitness routines, this ritual structures life. Then Arjun considered her words. So it's about forming habit. Exactly, she affirmed. Mimamsa teaches that rituals are not mere superstitions, but essential to maintaining order and stability. When individuals perform their duties with dedication, society thrives. So, rituals create order and stability is a lesson one from Mimamsa. Still skeptical, Arjun questioned, but you repeat the same action daily. Is it not meaningless? Then his grandmother chuckled. Tell me, do you write code just once and expect it to do work forever? If you skip maintenance, will your software remain functional? Arjun shook his head. No, it requires continuous updates and debugging. Exactly, she said. Mimamsa teaches that karma, right action, must be performed regularly to yield results. Just as exercising daily strengthens the body, or consistent efforts lead to career success. Dedicated practice sustains both the individual and the collective. So, the power of action karma is important, is the lesson number 2 from Mimamsa. And Arjun pondered this and asked, but how do we determine the right course of action? Everyone has their own sense of morality. Her grandmother's expression grew serious. That is why we have the Vedas. Just as your company has policies and nations have laws, Dharma is not left to individual interpretation. It is established through wisdom passed down for millennia. The Vedas serve as the ultimate guide, outlining ethical duties for a structured and meaningful life. So, Dharma is defined by Vedic wisdom is a lesson 3 from Mimamsa. Then goes a thought struck Arjun. So, does this mean you don't believe in God? Then his grandmother's smile was knowing. Mimamsa does not argue for or against the existence of a divine being. Instead, it asserts that actions hold power on their own. Just as following traffic rules ensures road safety, whether or not a policeman is watching, adhering to Dharma keeps the life in harmony, whether or not there is a deity overseeing it. Arjun laughed. So, rituals are like the traffic rules of life. His grandmother clapped her hands. Exactly. The goal is not blind faith, but a structured, purposeful existence founded on discipline and action. So, the lesson number 4 is there is no need for a personal God if you have a strict rules of life. And Arjun frowned, but some people work hard, follow all the rules, and still struggle. Meanwhile, others cut corners, break rules, and yet succeed. There is a justice in that. Then his grandmother smiled and pointed to the garden. See that the weed over there. It sprouted just days ago and is already tall. And now look at the bamboo plant. It's been here for years but has not grown much. Then Arjun nodded, yes, the weed shot up fast, but the bamboo barely grew. Then his grandmother continued, but did you know that for the first few years a bamboo plant grows only underground? And its roots spread deep and strong, preparing for the day it will shoot up rapidly. And when it finally grows, it reaches towering heights, far above any weed. The weed, though fast growing, is weak and can be uprooted easily. She looked at him meaningfully. In life, some people seem to rise quickly by taking shortcuts, but their success is often shallow and short lived. Those who do the right thing may struggle in the beginning, but like the bamboo, their foundation is deep. When the time is right, their success will be unshakable. Arjun's eyes widened. So, just because we don't see immediate results does not mean our efforts are wasted. And his grandmother nodded. Exactly. This unseen connection between action and result is called apurya. The rewards of the honest effort may take time, but when they come, they will last. So, the unseen force of apurva, delayed results of action, is the lesson number 5 from Mimamsa. And Arjun, finally seeing the larger picture, smiled. So, in essence, Mimamsa teaches discipline, duty, and certainty that actions always have consequences, whether visible or unseen. And His grandmother's face glowed with pride. Yes. And just as I light this lamp today, you will light it tomorrow, and your children after you. Rituals are not just about the present, they create a legacy of order, discipline, and meaning that outlasts us all. And that evening, for the first time, Arjun lit the lamp alongside his grandmother, not out of blind tradition, but with a deep understanding that sincere action shapes both the present and the future. That's a legacy of action, and that is the final lesson from mimamsa. So, mimamsa at its core is a philosophy of discipline, duty, and unwavering commitment to righteous action. In today's world, it reminds us that success, whether personal or professional or societal, rests on consistent effort and adherence to time tested principles. Just as a well maintained system functions without failure, a life structured by Dharma leads to harmony, fulfillment, and long term success. The lamp must be lit not because someone is watching, but because it must be lit. And relevance in this 21st century, this mimamsa aligns with the professional integrity, selfless duty, and structured work ethics. Its principles of logical consistency, precedent, and contextual interpretation shape modern legal thought. Mimamsa's analytical methods parallel AI models, NLP, and computers linguistics rituals create stability and identity in a fast changing world and ensures cultural continuity over the ages. And Mimamsa is not about blind faith but structured action driven spirituality, where Dharma is upheld through disciplined efforts, logical reasoning, and unwavering commitment to duty. So, wishing you a week filled with spiritual awareness. Best regards, Raju Krishnan, Hyderabad.